You know, I used to hate cats. Then I saw this movie, and I got myself a cat. What's up, guys? Welcome to Movie and Point's movie review of Can You Ever Forgive Me? The newest film from director Marielle Heller and stars Melissa McCarthy, Richard E. Grant, and Jane Curtin. It's a story of a woman played by Melissa McCarthy. She's a writer. She is on the end of her rope. She needs to pay rent. She has a sick cat. And one day, as she's researching for a bibliography that she's doing, she finds these letters that were written by the person she's researching. And so she takes the letters to this bookseller who ends up becoming an important character throughout the movie, and she gets a lot of money for it. So what does she do? She sells even more letters, but this time they're forgeries. And in the process, she meets this character played by Richard E. Grant, who's like flamboyant. He's from New York. He's just, he's like that upscale guy that's always drunk, and they become friends and they start doing this forgery thing. And this movie, I'll be honest with you, is pretty excellent. It's pretty awesome. It's very well made. Melissa McCarthy I think this is her best thing she's ever done, and that's saying a lot because I love Bridesmaids. But she's gotten to a level of depth, a level of detail, a level of emotion that you've never seen her do before, and she does it with such panache and such style that you fall in love with her character, even though she's doing a really bad thing in the book community, something that the FBI will end up, capturing for it. And it's a true story, so this really happened. But you know, it's hard to explain why Melissa McCarthy has jumped off the rails. I think it's just the fact that she's done the same shtick all over and over again, kind of like Tiffany Haddish is doing. But when she gets out of her depth, she's doing the same kind of thing that Adam Sandler did in Punch Drunk Love, where they're very funny, they're very out there, they do a lot of crazy shtick, but when they're wrangled in and when they are given some really raw material, you get something like this where it's just another level of awesomeness that Melissa McCarthy is involved with. And it's an Oscar worthy nomination performance by someone who has gone off the rails, like I said. It was such a shame, but I'm so glad to see that Marielle Heller has kind of reined her in and given her something really meaty to work with. And Richard E. Grant's awesome in this movie. He's a lot of fun. He's like like I said, the flamboyant guy. So you laugh every time he's on screen. And then you got Jane Curtin, who is Melissa McCarthy's book editor. Her agent, so on and so forth. And she's playing the realism of what Melissa McCarthy doesn't realize, that she's got it. Melissa McCarthy's got to like express herself. She's got to become more. Instead, she cares about her cat more than human beings. She likes to get drunk. And then she's doing the forgery thing. And I don't know. It's a special kind of movie that you get. It almost feels like Oscar bait, but then you really watch it and you go, this is the kind of movie, this is why movies like this get made, because they pull something out of people that you enjoy and that it excites you when you go see movies in the theater. So I'm definitely recommending this movie. I want to put it in my top 10, but it's like I said in my Overlord review, it's very hard to pick a top 10 now because there's so many good movies that have come out this year that I could easily put in my top 10. So we're going to see what happens when December rolls around, January, whenever I decide to do it. But this is highly recommended. It's one of the best movies of the year. It has a lot of good characters in it. The booksellers, the book dealers are very over the top and very snooty. There's great jokes about Tom Clancy, which I laughed about. But definitely go see it if you get a chance. It probably won't be in theaters for very long, but if it comes out on video, definitely check it out. But there you go. That's my check on Can You Ever Forgive Me? Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like what you see, remember to rate, subscribe, check out YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, email nlapola113@gmail.com. Let me know what you think about Melissa McCarthy. If you see any of her films that you like, if you see any films you don't like, if you have any interest in seeing this movie. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys later. Peace.